beautiful butterflies. Welcome back, or welcome if this is your first time here. This is my weekly vlog where I share my life as a disabled witch. I've really been changing things up. I had a week off last week. My mental health really tanked. I had a huge flare of my depression. So I didn't vlog at all last week, although there wasn't a break in these because I'm always a couple of weeks ahead of myself. I celebrated in bulk in a very intentional but quiet way, and I've been really bringing more rest into my life. And actually this afternoon I'm recording a video all about that, so I'll leave a link down below if you want more information. But for me today it's just all about gentle, intentional. Well, my lovelies, I've just done my daily time here in my little room. Today I want to show you some things that I've bought for myself. I've had a little bit of a treat yourself because last week I really was struggling with my mental health. It was a really bad week, really bad flare of my depression, and I was really struggling, so I treated myself to a couple of things. That's how I tend to cope with things. Even though I was trying not to buy things this year, sometimes, you know, these things happen. But I want to show you what I got, because one thing I'm going to be wearing every day, and that is this bracelet. It is beautiful crystal bracelet. I love the purple and black of the amethyst and the tourmaline, but there's also two charms. One is a key and one is a dog. Can you guess? Yes, this is for Hecate, and it came in a little gift set with a necklace with the same charms in Etsy, so I'll leave a link to that down below. And I also bought myself these. These are witches runes. And I've never used witches runes before, but if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I really want to divinate with stones. And I have other packs of stones and things that I've found along my journey that I have not used. This is not that, because this year we're going to start really diving into these things. These are beautiful. They're like teal, which is my favourite colour. So beautiful. They feel really nice in your hand, and you can fit them all in your hand, which is really good for me because I hate trying to shake them and it's like they don't fit in your hands. They're beautiful. Witches runes is something that I've wanted to learn how to use, and divination is a big thing for Pisces witches, so it's definitely something that I'm interested in. I also got the Chaos Magic book, which is a complete beginner's guide by Ivy Corvus. It's a pagan portal. I love pagan portals. They're really thin, small books, but they are always jam-packed with information. So those are some things that I've bought myself recently. I'm not going to be buying anything else. I just have been struggling, and sometimes when you're struggling, that's what you need to do. But I think right now we're going to head downstairs and read. I have not been reading as much as I wanted to in January because of my depression flare, but I'm feeling a lot better now, so I'm getting back into my reading. Well, my friends, it's been a really nice day. I've enjoyed today. I have. I should have had a shower tonight, but I'm going out tomorrow with my dad and he's coming about 10:30. And usually I'm like, I'll have a shower the night before, but it's really cold tonight. And the last thing I want to do is get naked and wet. Okay, calm down. I just want to get into bed. I'm really tired tonight. I've had a lovely day. But right now, my bed is calling my name, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have a quick wash, get into bed. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, my lovelies. I'll see you all in a moment for our morning together. Good night. Hello my darlings, it is Tuesday evening. It's evening time. I'm literally getting into bed. My hair's all ready for bed. But anyway, let me explain. This morning I went out for breakfast with my dad and it was lovely. We had a lovely, lovely time. I had 2 chai lattes. I had a toasted tea cake. I'll put a picture here for those of you who aren't English and don't know what a toasted tea cake is. It's delicious. But I made 2 mistakes. One was I didn't say decaf and the other was I didn't say dairy-free milk. So I got home from having a lovely time. I sat down for not very long and I just felt my tummy go bleh. I wasn't sick or anything, but I just crashed. My sugar crashed and I had a nap till about 3 p.m. So instead of editing, I just got up, went for breakfast, came back, went to sleep for about 4 hours and then played Animal Crossing. And now I'm in bed. Yeah, it didn't go as planned. It was my own fault. I'll hold my hand up. I've got a doggy here. He's my little boy. Just wants his tummy scritching all the time. And I'm going to get into bed. And hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. It should be, hopefully. But for now, me and my furry son will bid you adieu. And we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Hello everyone. Oh, I'm under a bit of a harsh light. That's not very attractive, is it? Yeah, hope you... Hello everyone. It's the first time I'm talking to you today. I'm just about to sit down and edit Friday's video. Just got a blog post out. Usually I wouldn't do the 2 together, but I was ill yesterday, so I needed to rest. So I'm just in here. We're going to listen to some music, do some editing, you know, the usual. So, yeah. I don't like editing, you all know that, but I love being on YouTube. I just don't like the editing part. But we do what we got to do. Hello my darlings, hello, good morning. Well, lunchtime-ish, let's be honest. I had a lovely lie-in this morning. It was nice to just rest, you know, just rest with no guilt. So nice. And this year I'm really stepping into witchcraft that's nourishing me, and things like one card pulls of my Buffy tarot deck in the morning, setting intentions for the day, and these are things that I really want to work deeper with during this year. But right now, let's head into my witchcraft room. Oh my goodness, this was such a fulfilling tarot spread. I really enjoyed this one. I worked with this book, which is the Modern Witchcraft Book of Tarot, Your Complete Guide to Understanding the Tarot. I also read psychically each time, so I always have an absolute ton of notes. But I'm just really excited. I'm excited to keep flowing, keep moving forwards. Today's been really cool, really exciting. And I don't know, I enjoy that restful feeling in the mornings, and I love coming in here, but I also have to be aware that I have to come and do things at my pace, my body's pace. So that's really important to me, and I'm just really enjoying finding that balance in my life. It's a really, really beautiful thing, and I'm just grateful. I just feel very grateful today. That's all I need to say. Now I've done that, I'm going to do a little meditation. Hopefully I can find one for Friday the 13th, but if not, that's okay. Hello everyone, it's Monday. I've had a bit of a weekend. Don't want to talk about it. Nothing bad happened, just bad health is all it was. But I didn't come and tell you what I got for the from the charity shop, so I thought I would come here and tell you all about it. So the first thing I got are these like decorative wooden eggs. They are so beautiful. These were £3 each. They look quite old, probably from like the 60s. It feels like there's something in here, but I can't get it open. Oh, it just opened. Oh, it sounded like there was something in it. But anyway, egg comes apart. This one does not. And they're both beautiful, beautiful eggs. This one's probably from like the 70s or 80s, but beautiful. For £2 each, I got these little dishes. So there's that one. There's this one, and I think they're all from the same collection because this one fits perfectly within here, and they've just got these beautiful like pinky purple flowers on them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Part of me wants to put them on the wall, like a little mini wall gallery plate wall thing, sure, but I think what I'm going to use them, because we got new bedside tables, was it last week, the week before? I've got more stuff, and so I was thinking I could like use them just to put stuff in because I love putting stuff in dishes. It's one of my things. But they were £2 each. Lovely. I got some books. I love buying books second hand. I very rarely buy them new unless they're witchcraft books, but these I got two from Cassandra Clare. So she's my favourite, one of my favourite authors. This is City of Ashes. This is Shadow Hunters series, and this one is City of Glass. So yeah, I want to collect all of those, because I just love having the books in my handage. And then one of my favourite films is Water for Elephants. And when I saw this, and it's the movie version, so it's got Robert Pattinson and Reese Witherspoon, two of my favourite actors, on the front cover. It's beautiful. So I'm excited to read those. These were like 50p. So £1.50 for 3 books. Not bad. I also found this cute little teapot. It's plastic, but it says tea bags on it, and it's got these beautiful like harvest gorgeous little berries and leaves on them, like damsons and rose hips and things. And then it's got like a little thing to hang it up. That'll look so nice on my wall when we finally redecorate the kitchen. It's coming in the next few weeks, so look out for that vlog. But yeah, I'm so excited. I found something so special. I have been looking for a statue that could be used for one of my goddesses for a while, and I just dedicated myself to Hecate, and then I find this beautiful like Roman goddess. She's just like a very generic Roman goddess, but I am going to dedicate her to Hecate. They do have like specific Hecate statues, but they're about £100. And if I had £100, I wouldn't buy a statue. I'd put it towards the week's shopping or put it towards a new tattoo, that sort of thing. But I don't have £100, and I found this. This was £7, and she is beautiful, perfect, and we'll be dedicating her to Hecate in just a few moments. So if you want to see how I dedicate that to Hecate, make sure you check out the vlog. Of course, I got some clothes. They had a huge sale on, and all the clothes were £2. £2 each. So I got a dress. This is beautiful. It's very cottagecore. It's from River Island. It would have been £5, got it for £2, but River Island's quite expensive. It's got very like 1980s print on it. Poofy sleeves, just your classic cottagecore long dress. Be lovely in the summer. Very excited to wear that. It is gorgeous. I love it. I also found it's a black and cream spotty dress with a belt, flared skirt. Very generic, but these are really good for just throwing on because it's like stretchy fabric, so not painful. This is from Wallace, but again, I only paid £2 for it. Then I got some trousers. I don't normally wear trousers or buy trousers, but these are those like elastic waist, like big baggy, almost culottes. And they're like navy blue with big yellow and pink flowers all over. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're going to be just like pyjamas, but fancy. You know, fancy pyjama bottoms that I can wear on days where I'm not really going anywhere, but I don't want to just wear my pyjamas. I want to feel a bit fancy, you know? I do have days like that. I do. Oh, I forgot one of my things. Wait one moment. I forgot two things. This dress I've already worn. I wore it on the day that I got it, and it's this beautiful dark blue silk dress with long sleeves. It's gorgeous. It has this like banding around the middle. It looked so beautiful on. I wore it the other night to go role playing at the pub. It has ruffles on the slit. It's just beautiful. Again, it was £2. I don't know who this is, but the label just says L. Don't know. But beautiful dress. It feels expensive. It's not like thin silky stuff. It's like, it's really beautiful. So there's that. And then I was looking for a winter coat, and I found this one. It's vintage wool coat in a lovely like mustard, and then the inside's like giraffe print by Isle. I don't know who that is, but it's an expensive coat. You can tell. It's very heavy. It's got a gold chain to hang it up by. Fancy. But it was £2. £2. Madness. Absolute madness. But definitely the find of the whole thrifting journey this time. This is a very famous painting of mermaids pulling a young man to his death. You love to see it. This is by John William Waterhouse, yes, and if you are looking for it, it's called Hylas and the Nymphs. I paid £4 for it, but it's in this really heavy, beautiful, it feels expensive. It's been properly like hung, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like somebody's had it properly done, so it's not just like somebody's bought a print or a poster. Is this something that's worth money. I'm not sure, but it's beautifully done. It was £4. I've been looking for this painting specifically for a long time. When we decorate our bedroom, which will hopefully be at the end of this year or the beginning of next year, and when we do, this will be hung up definitely. So that is everything I got this time when we went thrifting. I had so much fun with you this week. We had such a big week, didn't we? And I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, don't forget to leave it a cheeky like, comment and subscribe so I know and the YouTubeverse knows that you enjoyed it, and it'll share it out just that little bit more. I want to send a huge thank you to all my Patreons who allow me to keep thrifting, to keep sharing my journey, to keep the lights on here at the channel. It means so much. And if you're interested in being a Patreon for free or paid, or you want to follow me on Ko-fi, it's just somewhere else where you can get notifications if you like, because I know YouTube can be a bit funny with the notifications. So check out the links down below, and I hope you all have a wonderful magical week. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.